You guys ready?
Yeah. Dylan, just looking around at your teammates, the way you guys are performing right now, can you describe any difference that you see, if anything?
Yeah, I'm very proud of our team. Again, today being the first full padded practice of spring, this is kind of the baseline, right? So from here, we have to take a step forward and make some positive change in the right direction, right? Get better 1% every single day. So again, today was a good baseline. I was excited about the guys getting after it, some pads hitting, and people absolutely showing it out there. So I'm excited to be part of this team, and there's definitely a progression being shown right now.
Some of those young defensive linemen, can you talk about the front and what you saw?
Oh yeah, those guys are getting after it. At least in my opinion, a lot of younger defensive linemen have an advantage over some of those younger offensive linemen, coming out of high school. So it's great to see those guys getting after it, learning the playbook, not only learning the what they're doing, but the why along with that. So I'm not going to mention names, of course, but we have a few different guys out there that are absolutely rolling around, and I'm very excited to see them come later in the spring.
It sounded like Coach Norvell was pleased with the way you guys handled the physicality of first day with pads. I guess you're in the trenches. What are your impressions of that?
No question. You see, as an offensive lineman, it doesn't matter if we're wearing pads or we're wearing those little spider pads. Our job's the same. Nothing changes for us. Our shoulders might get a couple more bruises on them, but again, we've been getting after it the past 3 days. Today, we put all that kind of in tune, especially in some of the situational football we had. But yeah, I'm excited to get after it. That's why I play football, right? To get underneath people, to move them from point A to point B against their will.
Caden's kind of following the path you did last year getting here, and kind of having to get used to the room. I guess, how have you seen him kind of adapt?
Yeah, so I gave him my best advice, which is you can't just come into a program, assert your physical dominance and your leadership skills, directly upon a group. You kind of have to kind of show it on the football field, right? And that's what he's been doing. So again, I'm very excited. I have Caden as part of our offensive line. He's been very aggressive and very intelligent in the way he's been playing football. So these are all great things, and I'm excited to see what he can do come here later in spring.
Oh yeah, definitely.
How do you feel physically after an off-season with Coach Stevens and instead of coming in fall camp?
So for me, and this is saying a lot, I feel the strongest I've ever been in my whole life. I've been playing college football for 6 years now. I feel that the most prepared I've ever felt for a spring football. Again, I don't feel like I've been beat to death over this offseason. I feel like I'm prepared mentally and physically to go out here and get better every single day. Again, my goals for this spring is to become the most physical and yet intellectual and intelligent player on the football field at all times.
You guys gave him some room, but Trayshawn Ward was able to bust a couple big runs today. To know what you guys give him the crease is kind of...
No question. And our job is to get him as big of a crease possible, but he can get through anything. It doesn't really matter if we give him that much. But yeah, we put it together today, especially in those last couple periods. Again, talking about the situational football we were showing and executed in critical situations.
Okay, Lyles and you with the beards.
Yep.
You all talk about the beards?
I won't talk about it too much. Lyle's a fun fact about him is he's actually a barber as well. So maybe you guys see a couple guys need haircuts, might be able to take care of you. But he has a wonderful beard as well. I know his mom's probably equally disappointed in his beard. So that's all I'll say on that, though.
What's your first impression of Bless Harris?
Bless Harris, another great physical guy. Right now, as you can imagine, coming from one program to another, just like Caden and just like I had to do, it takes a few weeks, right? Coming from a completely different offense. I'm really proud of the way and the professionalism he's shown throughout this process. Not only the hours he's devoted back in our offices with the coaches, but the hours he's put in on the field, learning the technique and fundamentals here at Florida State. So I think he's progressing really well.
You go against them every single day. How big was it to get Robert Cooper and Fabian Lovett back for another season?
Oh, it's huge. Yeah, no question. I remember back when I was playing for that team up north, I was blocking Robert Cooper back then too. He's a big old dude, but he can move like a cat. So I'm very excited to be on a team with him, to have him to go against every day. Him and Fabo, making us better, and I'm making him better every day. And that's what spring football is about, right? Getting better at one thing each and every day, but bringing your other teammates along with you, whether it's across a position group or even inside a position group. So me to the younger guys to me to the defense. So.
Thanks.
Yep, I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any big man, big heart man on the right?
Oh, they're getting there. We actually do. We have one right now. You want to hear about it or no?
Sure.
Okay.
What I can see. I won't record it because I want to add to the video.
Yeah, you can record it.
Tell us.
Yeah.
Is this the